Because putting shit into number terms makes everybody understand stuff, right? So in South Africa, a woman is raped every 13 minutes. The statistics show that in South Africa, a woman is raped every 13 minutes and a woman is unalived every 2 hours. According to UNICEF, approximately 7,000 female children are sexually assaulted every year in South Africa. And these are just the cases that are reported, as many of them go unreported because the government doesn't care. In South Africa, many of the raping and unaliving cases against women go unpunished with a conviction rate that is below 20%. Also in South Africa, 70% of the cases of raping, of unaliving of women are done by family members or acquaintances. In the year of 2022 alone in South Africa, 42,000 reported cases of rape were made. 42,000. In South Africa, the majority of sexual violence cases, and the victims are always women, are aged between 15 and 34. But with many of the cases being unreported, many will let you know that the victim can be as young as 9 days old. 9 days. Let that sink in. A father raped his 3-month-old in South Africa, and when asked why, he said it was because she couldn't scream. The femicide rate and the gender-based abuse that takes place in South Africa is 6 times higher than any place in the world. It's 6 times higher than any other place in the fucking world. 60% of sexual violence victims in South Africa are under the age of 25. In the rural areas of South Africa, it's even fucking worse. It's even fucking worse. As women and girls in townships are twice as likely to experience sexual abuse or sexual violence compared to those in wealthier suburbs. And just like poor women, women with disabilities are put at a higher risk. Now let's take it to the schools, right? The schools in South Africa report that 30% of the students have experienced some form of sexual violence, whether it be in the home, at school, outside. In South Africa, 40% of survivors of sexual abuse, sexual violence survivors, test positive for HIV. Currently in South Africa, there are approximately 200 reported cases of gang raping. But that's just the ones that are reported, as many go underreported. In South Africa, the most common weapons used in sexual assaults includes knives and physical force, as 80% of the cases report that. In South Africa, the women of South Africa signed a petition to send to their government to plead in the ending of femicide, the ending of sexual violence against women. And a woman denied. She denied their petition. And then their president, I believe, told everybody to stop with the protests as they have guests arriving. And they don't want to look bad in front of the guests. They told the women to shut up. Take this pain in silence because I have guests. I have guests to attend to. I need the president of Mexico to condemn South Africa. I need every female elect to speak out and condemn the government of South Africa. Now, any woman in position, any woman in power, the female justices that we have here in America, I need you to speak up against what's going on in South Africa. They need solidarity. International solidarity. Okay? Now, I'm challenging any woman with a voice, any woman with a platform. Not only show your solidarity, speak up against it. Speak out on it. Call the government of South Africa out. They need to hear this from international voices. They're not listening to the women in their country. They're not listening to the women in their country, but they'll listen if they see that they're being judged by other women globally. They need to hear it come out of every woman's mouth, just like how we needed to see other states, other nations come out and acknowledge, you understand, Palestine. Acknowledge the genocide against Palestine. We need Palestine. We need all of these female electives. We need every woman in power with a platform to condemn the South African government. Condemn them. Call them out on it. And now is the perfect time since they have fucking visitors.